Billie B. Brown, The Best Project by Sally Ribbon. Chapter 1. Billie B. Brown has 27 ice pole sticks, 12 pipe cleaners, and 1 glow stick. Do you know what the B in Billie B. Brown stands for? Bossy. Billie's very bossy today. She has homework. She is making a tower for a school project. Billie's teacher is away all week. Another teacher is looking after Billie's class. Her name is Miss Wong. She wears long skirt and a lot of silver bracelets. 12 pipe cleaners, 1 glue stick, 27 ice pole sticks. When Miss Wong walks, her skirt goes swish, swish, swish. Her bracelet goes jingle, jingle, jingle. Billie thinks she's wonderful. Miss Wong has decided that Billie's class will build a model city. Everyone in the class will make something to put in. Some kids are making boring things like hospitals or schools, but not Billie. She's making a tower. But Billie's having a lot of trouble getting her tower to stay up. It wobbles and wobbles, and then it falls down. Billie's beginning to feel very cross. Stupid tower, she says. She throws the glue sticks across the room. Billie, says her mom, we don't throw things in the house. Why don't you try something simpler? Says her dad. You can use a box, like Jack did. Jack is Billie's best friend. He lived next door. Billie and Jack were in the same class at school. Jack finished their project yesterday. He has made a house out of a box. It has windows and doors that open and close. But Billie doesn't want to make a boring old house. She wants to make a fancy tower. She feels so angry that her head is fizzing. I hate this stupid project, Billie shouts. My tower will never be ready for school tomorrow. She runs upstairs and falls down on her bed. Chapter 2. There is a knock on Billie's bedroom door. Her dad comes in. Billie bars her face into the pillow. She wants her dad to know that she is really, really cross. Hey, Billie, says her dad, patting her head. Come on, I'll help you build your tower. You just need some strong glue. That's all. All right, says Billie in a grumpy voice, but secretly she feels a little better. Billie and her dad go downstairs to build her tower. Strong glue is too dangerous for Billie to use on her own, so she holds a stick and her dad glue them together. Soon the tower is finished. It looks brilliant. Billie feels very proud. She's sure it will be the best project in the class. Usually Lola is the best at school project. But Lola is only making a hospital. Billie has made a tower. Billie hopes so much that Miss Wong will like her tower. She hopes Miss Wong will put her tower right in the middle of their city. What a beautiful tower, Billie, says her mom. You'd better put it on the dining table. You don't want no one to get hold of it. Billie frowns. Babies can be so annoying sometimes, especially when they start crowing. Noah gets on everything. I can't move it yet, says Billie. It still has to dry. Why don't you get ready for the bed first, says her dad. Then you can come back and move it. It will be dry dry by then. Okay, says Billie, yawning. She has been working on her project all evening, and now it is late. Billie put on her pajamas and brushes her teeth. Her dad comes upstairs to tuck her in. Her mom is putting Noah to bed. Have you moved your tower? Asked Dad. Just going now, says Billie. She runs down to the lounge room, but her tower is still wobbly. She doesn't want to move it yet. It might fall to pieces again. Billie decides she will come back later. She can creep downstairs after her dad has read her a story. Billie's dad tucked her in. He read her a book about a little girl who lived in Paris. Billie's dad tells Billie that Paris is a big city in France. The little girl in the book walks her dog through a park full of statues and sculptures. Billie loved this book. The picture of Paris is very beautiful. Billie falls asleep, dreaming of a wonderful city her class is going to make with Miss Wang. Uh-oh, Billie has forgotten to do something very important. Can you remember what it is? Chapter 3. The next morning, Billie found it hard to wake up. Billie, says her mom calls, hurry and come down for breakfast. You'll be late for school. Billie is feeling very sleepy. She pulls on her clothes and goes downstairs for breakfast. Her dad pulls some milk on a cereal. Suddenly, he stops rolling. He has a funny look on his face. Billie, he says slowly, did you move your project last night? Billie spins around. Baby Noah is sitting on the kitchen floor. He has a big grin on his face. Poking out his mouth is an icicle stick with a bit of pipe cleaner stuck to it. The tower! Billie and Dad shout together. Billie rushes into the lounge room. Sticks and pipe cleaners are everywhere. Billie storms back to the kitchen. Noah, you ruined my school project! She shouted at her baby brother. Noah begins to cry. Oh, Billie, I'm very sorry, says her dad, but we did tell you to move your project. Noah is too little to know that not to touch your things. Billie looks at the round. She's angry, but she still didn't mean to make Noah cry. Billie gives Noah a cuddle. He stopped crying. Billie's dad put his arm around her. Now how about we try to stick it back together? He says, but Billie shakes her head. It won't dry in time now. But today is the day they were making their city. She has to think of something else very fast. Just then, Noah held out his hand towards Billie. In his first or two bits of pipe cleaner twist together. It reminds her of something. Suddenly, Billie has an idea, a super duper idea. Thanks, Noah, she says, Billie runs into the lounge room. I'll be ready in 5 minutes, she calls. What do you think she is up to? Chapter 4. Soon, Jack arrived to walk to school with Billie. Billie walks into the kitchen. She is carrying something covered in a tea towel. It is something tall and bumpy. Is that your towel? Towel? Says Jack. Nope, says Billie. I decided to make something different. What is it? Jack asks. It's a surprise, says Billie. I'll show you when we get to school. Billie has a big grin on her face, but her tummy is full of butterflies. What if Miss Swan doesn't want her project? What if everyone laughs at her? Okay then, says Billie's dad. Time to go. He drives Billie and Jack to school because they are running late. Billie and Jack walks into the classroom. Miss Swan is at her desk. Lola and her friend are there too. They were looking at Lola's project. Lola has made a hospital out of big cardboard box. When you peek in the window, it has matchbox for little beds and people made that of pipe cleaners. It is perfect, just like Lola. Billie puts her project on her desk. Her heart is beating very fast. She pulls out of the tea towel. Under that is a very strange looking thing made out of twist pipe cleaners and ice pull stick. Jack looked puzzled. Lola turns around when she sees Billie's project. She laughed loudly. What is that, Billie? You look weird. Lola's friend giggled, but Billie just smiled bravely. It's a sculpture, she replies. She hopes Miss Swan is listening. Miss Swan gets up from her desk. She swishes towards Billie in her long skirt. Billie holds her breath. Her jump up and down. A sculpture, says Miss Swan. She claps her hand. Her bracelets jingle. What a marvelous idea! I love it! Billie grins. She's almost bursting with pride. Thank you, Miss Swan, she says. I got an idea from a book about Paris. In Paris, there are sculptures everywhere. You're absolutely right, Billie, Miss Swan says. Every great city needs art. We will put your sculpture right in the middle of our city. Lola frowns. Miss Swan leans in closer to look at Billie's funny sculpture. My goodness, this must have taken you ages, she says. Do you have some help? Yes, actually. Billie looks at Jack and giggles. My baby brother, help me. The end. Thank you for reading this story. Meet Billie B. Brown. Billie's little brother is cute, but he can be annoying. Billie has to keep everything away from him, especially the tower she had made for her school project. The end. Thank you for reading this story. Please subscribe this book. Billie B. Brown, The Best Project by Sally Ribbon. The end. Goodbye, everyone.